You have had some successes and some failures. No mortal is perfect. Perfection only belongs to God. But the important thing is that you try. You do your best while you have the chance. For many people, Odera lived a life of impact, and our state will never forget. And I would dare to say that a vast majority of us, for a vast majority of the Anambra, Odera will remain evergreen in our memories. But let me then, I want to end with a word or two to the critics. There were those who were unrelenting. I know, and I remember, that there was a time during his regime, I think the Labour Congress also literally paralyzed the state. And for about a year or so, we were on strike and schools were closed. And many people just choose only to remember that. And this is what I call revisionism of history. And to them, and the rest of the critics, I saw that in on this documentary, where he was referring to the critics. And as I was seeing this on the documentary now, something struck me, and I got my phone to call up what Theodore Roosevelt said to the critics in 1910 in France. And I want to end with this. And to the 1 or 2% of the critics, this is for you. And it reads, it is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, and who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error or shortcoming. But who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasm, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. This is for the critics of Mbadinuju. And I want to say to him, Dr. Sisi Mbadinuju, thank you. We will never forget. Anambra will never forget. You will ever live. And tomorrow we will have the singular honor then to say goodbye. It is well with your soul. Thank you very much, and God bless.
Mr. Governor. Yes. This is thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please, you may now be seated. Thank you. Thank you. This is from a man who is humble. A man who understands what it means to lead his people. Thank you, Mr. Governor. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's run fast to the item number 8 on the program, which is video tributes and condolences. Please, this should be done very fast, please.
Okay, ka ba dike? Dike.
Was an immigrant scholar.
Mbadinuju dị iche.
This is what I'm about to say now. May not be very popular. Dr. Chinwoke as governor of Anambra.
It is not easy for one to be the governor of Anambra State.
Obera has run a very good race.
And whenever he went into something, he put his entire heart and soul. And he went to one of the best schools each time, Clement University, Condolences University.
If you want to go class now in a year, very, very brilliant child. A person by studies, we are not shooting. One, he was a kind person. But he patronized politicians. He remembered politicians. He remembered civil servants. He remembered the stakeholders. And he remains one of the best leaders you can think of.
He's a country's presidential expert. Within his 100 days in office, he was able to resolve an untractable problem that engulfed 3 communities in Anambra State.
But he was only governor that paid 13th month and had all the local government first line charge on their liberation accounts.
Mbadinuju, in the interest of his state, Anambra, opted to leave his second term, that enter his second term and go and remove Bakassi and keep the rule of Anambra State job. So he suffered because of us. I don't think these were actions of a good person.
He was a father for all of us.
It was not fashionable then for state government to go and acquire 2 huge oil blocks. But he decided to make it the business of Anambra State to pump the oil under our feet and apply and got APM 951 and 956. Mbadinuju tried his possible best to show service to humanity.
Despite the challenges that he faced, I find him a very down-to-earth person, a friendly person, always full of life, always joking about, and just bringing sort of happiness to people around. Dr. Chinwoke Mbadinuju, a core humanist of a governor, his kind of mindset was different from the interpretation people later gave him after he left office. That's not his personality at all.
But in all those times, Anambra was very resolute in God. He has always said that everything that was happening at that time was the will of God.
He did his best in making the vision.
Rustic village of Omako in Uli, a local government area of Anambra State, southeast Nigeria, to the bustling metropolis of Lagos, and finally to the gleaming skyscrapers of New York City, USA. Chinwoke Mbadinuju's journey was nothing short of extraordinary.
I've said this, what I'm about to say now, privately and publicly.